Right. You have a subclavian pseudoaneurysm by the looks of things. It's a kind of blood clot. And you've got a puncture wound there. What happened?
Nothing. It was a stupid accident.
Have you had it treated?
Look, it's old news. This aneurysm thingy, it's not going to stop me travelling, is it?
Well...
Look, I know this tag's got you all thinking I'm a crook, but I still deserve proper treatment, you know. The same as everyone else.
Of course you do.
Look, it's going to come off in a week. And when it does, I'm out of here. I just need to be there, otherwise it'll open the bar with someone else. This is my fresh start.
Okay, I understand. We will do everything we can, okay? Let's chat some. She shouldn't get her hopes up. Well, I'll speak to Raph. Neither should you.
What the hell are you doing?
I wanted your advice on Mr. Lazar's surgery.
But it's customary to wait outside someone's office until you're invited in, isn't it?
You didn't think to let me know what was at stake?
Of course I thought about it, but I decided against it. I will not make exceptions, all right?
Well, I'm glad I found out. You shouldn't be doing all this on your own. The entire hospital on your shoulders?
I assure you all is well, and I have every faith in my staff.
Arthur, you can be honest with me.
I appreciate your concern, but not your lack of confidence. I can and will handle today in my own way. All right?
I won't mention anything to the others.
Thank you.
See if you can just roll over for me a bit. That's it. Big, deep breath.
What are you doing back there?
Nothing.
Doesn't feel like nothing. It was like a very inappropriate something.
I'm sorry. I was looking for my ring.
Oh, yes, well, you're not going to find it back there, are you?
Mr. Valentine.
So I am a thief now, am I?
No.
Yes, well, I'm being robbed of my time and my dignity.
Oliver! Just excuse me one moment.
No, I won't excuse you. That kind of inappropriate behaviour.
Today's not the day for it.
I know that, but it's not like I lost my mobile phone charger or a book I was reading, is
For
it?
all you know, it might still be at home waiting for you on a bathroom shelf.
It's definitely...
Not another word. You will get on with your work as a doctor, understood?
Understood.
The ED has to complain about the backlog.
Well, ED cases will always take priority, whether we like it or not. If we want those beds, we're going to have to be stricter with our elective patients.
Well, I might just pop down there and have a word with them, see if I can't charm them into doing us a favour.
I had a word with a guy called Vic Crowther from St. Francis. He's a sort of frenemy of mine. A friend who's an enemy.
Oh, yes, I do know what a portmanteau is.
Well, they've heard about the merger, and they seem to think they've got the upper hand.
Oh, I'm amazed you've got time for such gossip.
Give me an hour. I shall find you 3 extra beds.
You know, it could be a good thing. Think what the merger could change. Healthcare has to evolve. Well, this might be an opportunity for you.
Well, the only opportunity I have is to stay here and do whatever I can to preserve this hospital.
I'll go down with a sinking ship. If it happens, it's for a reason. You will stagnate if you stay in this place too long.
I disagree.
Well, why not go for something bigger? You should put your mark on the world while you have the chance. We both should. Get out before this place drags you down with it.
No, sorry. I have no time for it.
But if she has to wait for a referral, we could mess things up for her. She's starting a new job.
I hate to whiz on your chips, but today's just not the day. Mr. Hansen wants the ward running like clockwork, and I am not slowing things down with more surgery. She'll need a referral.
She's here now.
Well, the immediate concern is her arm. Once we've given her a tetanus jab, free up the bed for the next patient. You know what they want from us. It's strictest treat, then street today. Sorry.
Fortunately, he fits the bill. He's an elective. He's not urgent.
All right, well, I'll speak to him.
You sure?
Oh, yes. Mr. Percival, I am so sorry for the wait.
Bad news, isn't it?
Well, of a sort. We're going to have to reschedule your surgery, I'm afraid. The demands on the ward today have exceeded our expectations, and more urgent cases have taken priority.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't do it unless you had to. You've always done great by me in the past.
I'm very glad to hear it.
Normally, you do a bang-up job. The tonsils, the big hernia that I had, and I dropped a barrel on my hoof. And even when I was here with my dad at the end. You made time then. Yeah. You let him go with dignity.
Well, my condolences.
And my daughter was born here. I still owe you for that one. 9 out of 10. You're still good in my book.
You make quite good use of this place, haven't you?
It's my local. Hey, we both run locals.
A bit of a struggle, though, keeping pubs going these days.
Close more of mine than yours. Things come up. Can't be helped.
No. Well, I promise we will reschedule as soon as we can.
I know. And thanks for trying, yeah?
You're welcome.
Do you remember much of that?
She was nice. Big smile. It would have been nice to know her. Might not have ended up with this.
I barely remember my mum.
You don't know your mum? I didn't know that.
Why would you?
Okay, so I've spoken to the consultant and I'm afraid we're going to have to refer you for your pseudoaneurysm.
I need this done now, so I can recover and get match fit. You understand?
I understand that, but unfortunately that's not the way this ward works.
So what if I don't get it fixed and I catch my plane instead?
Well, without repair, it could rupture.
Meaning?
Well, the worst case is the worst case. You're going to have to get it treated, I'm sorry.
So that's it then. I'm swapping pina coladas and sandy beaches for roast chicken crisps in my stinky bedsit.
Look,
you know I don't have a job for Christmas now. I'm broke. One-armed ex-con.
I'm so sorry.
Sure. Is this because of the tag?
No, of course not.
It's just the way this department works, I'm afraid.
Right, we're back on track with the beds. What next?
I don't know.
Again, I can't say how sorry I am. Yes, well, I've already tweeted my local MP. I'm not sure 140 characters does you justice. You worried what Mrs. Valentine might do?
I'm sorry?
About the ring.
Oh, she's not around.
Dead?
No, she moved away for her career.
Typical. You, sir, are well rid of her, I imagine, along with that ring. Jezebels, a lot of them.
Right, well, I can't say I agree, but...
You know, it's the worst investment you can make. Big wedding, was it? And then there's all the costs before. The nights out, dinner, drinks, gifts, women. They just suck it out of you.
I'm sorry?
They're like black holes. Let's say the date. £30 with the weekday vouchers, no starters. Oh, yeah, but I bet you're the sort who won't split a bill, aren't you? Yeah, think it's noble.
Well, that is a little cheap, if I'm being honest.
Do you want to know what the average price of a wedding is these days? £25,000. And for what? Prodding at each other like animals. We, sir, are well rid.
We?
Well, it's the one upshot of my heart condition.
Which is?
Can you read my notes? Impotence. I'm liberated. I never have to waste another second thinking about the so-called fairer sex. Good riddance, eh?
Right.
Come in.
Just wanted to see if you were okay.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but I think the patients deserve it more than I do.
I just know that you've got a lot on your minds today. It can't just be about them.
So what's the point of trying to preserve all this if we're not going to treat them with attention and care?
Well, that's what we're aiming to do.
And where have we gone wrong, do you think?
We need to go further. Not just do something that St. Francis aren't doing. Do something no one's doing.
Go on.
I've been looking into SAINT, post-surgical accelerated independence using novel technology.
I'm familiar with the concept, yes?
I think we should do it. I think it would be groundbreaking.
You don't think it might be a little risky to launch a new practice under such scrutiny?
I think risk is what we should be doing.
We haven't got the novel technology, have we?
No, not yet. We don't, but we could implement the recovery practices today and then order in the biosensors if we get approval. And the other great advantage is we can use the side bay. You know, there's no more worrying about available beds.
This is just an idea at the moment.
Yes, but it's a great idea. We should be doing it to move with the times, not just because it looks good, not just because we meet targets and money, it's because it's what's best for the patients. We won't have to send any elective patients away. When they come here for surgery, they get it.
All right, but what makes you think we can take to this any better than what we've done so far today?
You need to tell everyone what they're fighting for.
And then they will see that I've failed them.
No, you're the best man for the job. You know, we all know that.
No, they will see that I've tried to hide the truth.
Then they'll appreciate the honesty all the more. No more rumors. Maybe it's good to show that you're human. Just like the rest of us.
I'll let you into a little secret. I spent a lot of time today thinking, what would Mr. Griffin do? What would Miss Campbell do? I should have been thinking, what would Sasha Levy do? People like pubs. People like pub bands. Don't ever sell yourself short. Gather the troops, please.
Yes, sir.
What, is it his birthday or something?
You don't think this is about Rick?
Nah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a merger proposed between St. Francis and Holby City. This will only affect the surgical wards, not ED.
Which hospital are they going to close?
I can't say for certain.
Well, I think we need to know, Mr. Hanson.
Yeah, what does that mean for us?
Well, it's not a fait accompli. And clearly we do not wish to compete with our peers at St. Francis, but we're going to have to, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, they face the same challenge as we do. There are no winners.
I can't believe this.
We are here to serve the public. And today we are proposing a trial run of Saint on Keller Ward. That means there will be more people getting the surgery they need. Expect more of this in the future.
What future?
Mark my words, there will be a future for us all. You're needed, you see. Underappreciated, I agree, but at the same time, they're the most important people in the world. And you are the best our NHS has to offer. On behalf of all the people who forget to say it, I thank you. Thank you for all you've done and for everything you will continue to do.